Hello guys, in this tutorial we're gonna learn how to move turtle with mouse. To do that we need to find coordinates of that specific click in that specific turtle screen. To do that we're gonna use on-screen click method. So let's type that on screen click, and that method needs another method that will be our own, like a custom one, because yes, we will get with this method coordinates, but now we need to use it, at least for now, to print it. So function, right, our own custom function will be, let's say, get chords. Now here's the thing, you don't need to pass arguments here like that, okay, with x, y here. No, we are just calling, like blanco calling this method. Right, so now we need obviously to create it, and def name will be get chords, let's say, and now we are talking about real parameters, x and y coordinates, and those things are provided with this primary turtle method. So this is a custom method and this is a turtle method. See, right here. Right. So now let's just print those coordinates, and then after that we're gonna use it for orientation and movement. So print x, y and f5, and something is happening. Get chords is not defined. Well, how? Oh, right, chord S, sorry, f5, and now the thing will work. So how I know that? Well, let's click here, and there you go, we have coordinates, and when I click all over the place, of course I will target different pixels, and I will get appropriate coordinates of those pixels in this turtle screen. So it is important that we have those coordinates. Now what? Well, now we need to go to those coordinates. Well, let's do that. I'm gonna substitute printing with turtle, and we're gonna use go to, and that's enough for now. And let's test that, F5, and there you go guys, we have movement with left button on a mouse. But you will say probably, okay, this is kind of small, let's boost that thing. Well, okay, so let's do that. I'm gonna say T shape size, and we're gonna use, if you remember, 3 arguments here, and let me test that now. And there you go, we have something to work with, but we don't have sorry, we don't have orientation. So how to fix this orientation for every pass, every time when we click on a screen? Well, we're gonna use set heading method. Let me find that. So this is a method that will help you to in place orient that arrow. Now make a note, set heading method will be used to set that stuff, but if you want to find position, like heading in a moment of time, I mean angle, then you would just use heading method. Let me find that. Where is that thing? Right. So that heading method, it's right here, will tell you the turtle state, but you need to set first turtle state with set heading. So that's a major difference. Okay, so let's do that. For example, right here, set heading, and we need to pass parameters to it, which is specific angle. Well, how to get that angle? You don't need to do any kind of calculation on your own here. We're gonna use another method which is towards. So let me type that, towards, and this method will return momentarily angle between the line from the turtle position, I mean originator, to position specified by x, y. So that's like an angle difference. So we are heading to that angle difference that is the last one, that is the current one. How? Well, we are going to target T because that's object of our interest, and then we're gonna say towards, and of course we're gonna pass those actual coordinates like x and y. And now when I run this thing, what's gonna happen is, well, pretty much nothing. Why? Because we are calling that method, those methods, when we are done movement, when we are finished. So it's stupid. But first we need to set heading, and then we need to go to. So let me just copy paste this right here before actual movement. So first heading and then movement, and then and not otherwise. So let me save and F5. And there you go, guys, you have now what you need. So let me see what else we can do here. Well, if this is a kind of slow, of course you can play around with speed. You can say t speed will be 0, which means fastest turtle. And let me test that. There you go, guys, extremely quick action. And of course you can set color for that turtle, for example, like a color red, and now the trail will be red, obviously. Right. Now some people will ask, well, what if I do something stupid here? Like, what if I call that famous method exit on click? So we're gonna have clash here between exit on click and actual clicking that will define movement and angle. So let me see what's up. F5, and we have something, but the moment when I click here, I'm gone. So there is no purpose in using exit on click when you are targeting mouse movement. Now there is a hack here if you don't wanna think about headings and orientation and statuses and angles. Well, basically you can just change the shape to circle, and that's it, guys. That's very it. So let's do that actually, like a t.shape circle, and now you don't need to care about angles and orientation. See? There you go. How awesome is that? And of course you can boost sizes, like right, 10, 10 and 10. Right, that will work. Fun stuff. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it in this tutorial. Nothing special here. Just remember that if you want to do anything at all in your source code, first you need to grab coordinates with on-screen click, and you need to pass your own custom method that will grab those coordinates, you know, x and y, and then do printing, do movement, whatever you like. But first, this method, turtle method. Right, I'm gonna shut up as always. Thank you for watching, and see you next one.